Have you ever walked into a negotiation where everyone speaks fluent English and realized you're not just speaking another language, you're playing another game? You know your stuff, you're smart, but suddenly the flow, the tone, even the silence feel like weapons you don't know how to use. Here's a brutal truth. In negotiation, it's not always the smartest person who wins. It's the one who knows what to say, and even more importantly, how to say it. Quick riddle. What speaks louder than words in a negotiation, but says nothing at all? Answer: silence. And today, you're going to master the unspoken rules too. I'm Bruce. Welcome to English with Bruce, where we don't just learn business English. We learn how to win in English. Before we dive in, press that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Today's 7 sentence patterns could be the difference between winning and losing your next big deal. Ready? Let's go. Here are 7 secret sentences that native speakers use, and by the end, you will too. 1. To slow things down without sounding nervous. That's an interesting point. Let's take a moment to explore it further. Why? It shows you're thoughtful, not desperate. Native pros control the tempo. You can too. 2. To disagree and sound smart, not angry. I see where you're coming from. Here's another angle we might consider. Why? Collaboration equals power. Sound like a partner, not a fighter. 3. To make a firm but friendly offer. Given the circumstances, we believe this is a fair solution. Why? Strength plus flexibility equals respect. Precisely what top negotiators aim for. 4. When they hint at a discount, but you hold strong. At this point, we're confident this represents excellent value. Why? Defend your price. Sell your value, not your desperation. 5. To push them to make the next move. What would you propose as the next step? Why? Savvy negotiators ask strategic questions and not just defend themselves. 6. To end the meeting gracefully and keep power. You've given us a lot to think about. Let's revisit this after some reflection. Why? Never rush your decision. Rushed equals weak. Reflective equals strong. 7. To lock in the agreement and avoid surprises later. Let's review what we agreed upon to ensure we're on the same page. Why? Clarity today equals no chaos tomorrow. Always confirm out loud. Quick recap. Screenshot this. Slow things down. That's an interesting point. Let's take a moment to explore it further. Disagree smartly. I see where you're coming from. Here's another angle we might consider. Offer firmly. Given the circumstances, we believe this is a fair solution. Defend value. At this point, we're confident this represents excellent value. Make them move. What would you propose as a next step? End strong. You've given us a lot to think about. Let's revisit this after some reflection. Confirm clearly. Let's review what we agreed upon to ensure we're on the same page. And say what you agreed upon in the negotiation. Negotiation isn't just about talking more. It's about talking smarter. Today, you unlock 7 secret sentences that could change how the world hears you and how they treat you. Watch this again. Practice out loud. Share it with someone ready to win. Because the next time you sit at that negotiation table, you won't just be playing the game. You'll be setting the rules. Thank you for joining me today on English with Bruce. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because next week's lesson, we're leveling up even higher. Until then, stay sharp, stay global, stay unstoppable.